Hi, I'm Joey Jacobson. I'm an intuitive transformational healer, and for the last 10 to 12 years, I have been facilitating group sessions around the Mercury Retrograde Cycles. I began to do personal sessions for myself a number of years before, and once I began my private practice, I decided to incorporate group sessions because I had seen such a lovely result. Once I realized that there were planetary correlations and that there are frequencies of planets and that you could work with those things, I got super excited because I had spent many years in every Mercury retrograde feeling like it was, persecuting me. I took it very personally. And doing sessions helps to release that pressure. It helps once you're in alignment with what is happening in the sky above us. Life just gets simpler. It gets easier. That resistance of like what is going on drops away. And I will say that one of the biggest lessons that I had with this work was the one time when I was just doing sessions for myself that I was like, I don't really need to do it, do I? I'd probably been doing sessions for maybe 3 or 4 years every time. And then one cycle rolled around and I was busy and I was just like, whatever. Also, that is the way that I learn things. Like I step away from it and see what does it feel like? I don't think that I was super conscious about that at the time, but on the very last day of the retrograde, so the day that Mercury stationed to go direct, I dropped an entire glass of water on my modem. And it was long enough ago that was no bueno. That was very bad. And I think I was kind of out of business for 4 or 5 days until Verizon sent me a new modem and I learned my lesson. I was like, I'm going to do that now. And it just has gotten better over the years. I think I trust it more. I surrender to it. I'm like, okay, this is what's happening. And that is part of what the work does. It helps us to surrender and release this resistance that we're like, wait a minute, why is it doing that? Why is my life, I've been dropping things a lot in the last 24 hours. Like, I think this might be the shadow creeping in. So the shadow of Mercury retrograde for this cycle begins, I believe, on Saturday the 15th. I am doing the first phase of the group work that I do for each cycle on Friday the 14th, which is a planetary puja for the Mercury retrograde cycle, but I always include everything else that's going on. We're entering an eclipse portal, and we've got Pluto retrograde. So I just, all that in a bag of chips. I'm very much let's pour it in the pot and make sure that we can cover all of our bases. That seems to help a lot. And then on the actual day of the retrograde, 29th of May, I believe this time, I will be using resonance repatterning, which is a beautiful system of healing created by Chloe Faith Wordsworth. And we use statements as energetic verbal representations of energetic patterns. So I call the internet for information about the current retrograde cycle and anything else going on and create statements, both negative ones, problems that we would like to clear, and intentions that we would like to move into alignment with. And that is what resonance repatterning is so great at. The work is all done on people's behalf. It's a proxy group, so you don't even have to worry. You just sign up, and you can be aware on the 29th at some point. Depending on my schedule, I will do a session, and then I send out very detailed notes about what came up, all the statements, what energy healing modalities I use to shift the resonance, so you are no longer in sync with the problems and you are aligned and resonating with the intentions. So it's lovely work. People have been super complimentary about it for 10 years. They really like it. As a matter of fact, this year, just this time, somebody emailed me right before my first marketing email was going to go out to be like, "You're doing the Mercury Retrograde, right?" I was like, "Oh, yeah. Just give me a second." There are clients of mine that are, religiously sign up every time. And then there are certain clients who are like, "Me?" with the glass of water, like, "Me? Do I really need it?" And occasionally I hear from those people being like, "Holy shit, I think I made a mistake. And can you do anything to retrofit me into the group?" Which I can. So time doesn't really exist. We just made it up because it's keeps our heads from exploding. At least for me, I know that's how that works. So I just wanted to reach out and share this information with you and say, if Mercury retrograde has been dogging you for years, if it's a time where you're just like, then I invite you to check out this work. Join the group, see what it's like. Working in a group is such a wonderful thing because the group amplifies the work. The more people in the group, the more powerful it is. It really does amplify. So, one person over here in the group could be unwinding a particular pattern or problem in their life, or even moving into alignment with something they're super excited about. And when that shift occurs for them, it ripples out through the group field and affects everyone else because we are one. So whatever is happening happens for all of us. And that is a super sweet bonus. So please check out my website. There's going to be a link in the information below for you to sign up if you're interested, or reach out to me. I'm happy to answer any questions. But I just wanted to say this has been a really lovely bit of work that I stumbled across and am super grateful for. Being able to align with the cosmos is much better than fighting against it. It does. I'm not saying that you won't have a flat tire or a communication mishap, but it smooths things out. People report that they're far less triggered. It's not that the things don't happen. I can't change that, as much as I have tried. But you can have a really different experience. There can be so much more freedom available, and that's what it's all about, right? So I just wanted to let you know what this work is and to say, come join us. It's a super fun group to be in. All right. You have a blessed day, and thanks for listening. Bye-bye.